Saturday, January 11th, 2025, evening edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News, the AGNDD IntelliReport. We're excited to have you with us here tonight. Assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues, we'll be scraping the web for the latest stories and summarizing them for you. Tonight's topics are thrilling. Orcs must die. Death Trap awaits its grand January spree, while a puny techie finds freedom after the Infosys decree, which echoes the tale of a Louisiana man's murderous spree. And as Death Trap's release looms, its January date sets us free. Stay tuned. And here are some more headlines and stories you may expect in today's AI News Digest. Can ducks safely eat strawberries? Can drug dogs detect edibles effectively? Did Ben Franklin write Tell Me and I Forget? New coalition plans, 5 budgets in government program, and much, much more. But first, this day in history.
January 11th in history. January 11th, 630. Conquest of Mecca. Muhammad and his followers conquer the city, and the Quraysh Association of Clans surrenders. January 11th, 1787. William Herschel discovers Titania and Oberon, 2 moons of Uranus.
Famous people born on this day. Terrence Morris, born January 11, 1979, is a former American basketball player known for his defensive prowess in the Israeli Basketball Premier League and success in Europe, including an All-Euro League first-team selection in 2008. He played in the NBA with the Houston Rockets and Orlando Magic. January 11, 1907. Pierre Mendès-France, French lawyer and politician, 142nd Prime Minister of France, died 1982. January 11, 1970, Malcolm D. Lee, American director, producer, screenwriter, and actor. Clint Greenshields, born on January 11, 1982, is a former rugby league fullback. He played for the St. George Illawarra Dragons, North Queensland Cowboys, and Catalans Dragons. He also represented France internationally, participating in the 2009 Four Nations and the 2013 World Cup. Greenshields retired in 2013, but he won local titles in 2017 and 2019. And now on to today's news. General news. Gabija Gatavekite, new coalition to promise 5 budgets and program for government. Independent.ie. A new coalition aims to promise 5 budgets in the upcoming program for government, focusing on housing and childcare. As government negotiations near completion, Simon Harris and Michael Martin work to secure support from independent TDs, targeting a general election in November 2029. Orcs must die. Death Trap confirms a late January release, according to Bleeding Cool News. Robot Entertainment announced that Orcs Must Die. Death Trap will be released on January 28th for PC via Steam and Xbox. The Sunday Independence View give Pascal Donahoe a shot at solving the housing crisis. Independent.ie. A Sunday Independent poll indicates that Ireland remains politically stable, with housing being the top priority for voters. Despite the housing crisis, there is little regret over election outcomes. The continuation of Dara O'Brien as housing minister is uncertain, with Pascal Donahoe suggested as a potential candidate to tackle housing challenges. Today's trending Google searches. NFL playoff schedule, Steelers versus Ravens, Houston Texans. UFC FA Cup, Man City versus Salford City. Mandeville Canyon, Rory Sykes, Nico Collins stats.
Business news. The world has now seen the Trump effect on full display. New York Post by Michael Goodwin. The article discusses a perceived revolution in America and Europe driven by dissatisfaction with current democratic systems. It credits Donald Trump with influencing global leaders and business figures to align with his vision for governance. The article also criticizes a criminal case against Trump as politically motivated and trivial. Newsom launches a webpage he says is to combat misinformation spreading about wildfires. More details on freerepublic.com. California Governor Gavin Newsom launched a webpage on his campaign site to counter misinformation about Southern California wildfires. The site aims to provide fact-based updates on policies and resources. Newsom criticized false claims about budget cuts and firefighting efforts, emphasizing increased investment in firefighting resources. Did Ben Franklin pen the famous quote, "Tell me and I forget"? Snopes.com investigates. The quote, "Tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn" is often misattributed to Benjamin Franklin. However, there is no evidence that he said this. It actually traces back to the Confucian philosopher Sun Kuang. Franklin is frequently miscredited with various famous sayings.
Science news. Can ducks have strawberries? LifeSciencesWorld.com. Ducks can eat strawberries, but they should be given in moderation due to their high sugar content and potential to cause digestive issues. Ducks require a balanced diet of grains, vegetables, and protein. Introducing strawberries in small amounts is advisable to monitor their reaction and maintain dietary balance. Can drug dogs smell edibles? LifeSciencesWorld.com. Drug dogs are trained to detect edibles by recognizing unique pheromones and scents associated with substances like heroin, cocaine, marijuana, LSD, and methamphetamine. They use their highly developed sense of smell and training to achieve a 95% accuracy rate. However, variability in pheromones can limit their effectiveness. Did Ben Franklin write the famous quote, "Tell me and I forget"? Snopes.com investigates. The quote, "Tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn," often attributed to Benjamin Franklin, is actually misattributed. There is no evidence that Franklin said this. The origins of the quote can be traced back to the Confucian philosopher Sun Tzu, highlighting the value of experiential learning.
Today's obituaries. Gurpreet Basigogi, a member of the Aam Aadmi Party and MLA for Ludhiana West in Punjab, was elected in 2022. He was shot and killed in Ludhiana on January 11, 2025, at age 57. Mario Clemens, age 88, Czech conductor of the Film Symphony Orchestra and educator of conducting. Chu Dahong was a prominent Chinese coastal and offshore engineer, known for his work on major port projects like Dalian Fishing Port. He was a professor at Dalian University of Technology, directed the State Key Laboratory of Coastal and Offshore Engineering, and was elected to the Chinese Academy of Sciences in 1991. Feridun Shahbazian, an esteemed Iranian composer and conductor, was known for leading the National Orchestra of Iran and composing for films. Born in 1942, he studied violin and contributed significantly to Iranian music. Shahbazian passed away in 2025 at the age of 82 due to respiratory disease.
Health news. Can endodontists do implants? LifeSciencesWorld.com. Endodontists, primarily known for root canal treatments, are increasingly involved in dental implant procedures. These include root canal preparation, bone grafting, implant placement, and post-care. While they offer expertise and improved outcomes, challenges include limited training and experience compared to general dentists. This can potentially lead to higher costs for patients. Louisiana man charged with murder in the stabbing deaths of his son, sister, and nephew, according to the New York Post. A Louisiana man with schizophrenia named Ryan Jones was arrested for the fatal stabbings of his son, sister, and nephew. Despite hearing voices and acting aggressively, he was not committed to psychiatric treatment. Relatives blame the mental health system for the tragedy, citing inadequate intervention. Pune techie left Infosys job after a promotion. Here's why, according to the Times of India. Bhupendra Vishwakarma, an engineer, resigned from Infosys due to systemic workplace challenges. These included a lack of financial advancement despite promotions, an overwhelming workload, and regional bias. He highlighted the neglect of employee well-being and urged corporate leaders to adopt a more humane approach. This sparked discussions on workplace ethics and employee well-being.
And now a poem about today's health news. In realms where teeth and roots entwine, an endodontist's hands refine, yet whispers stir of implants bold, a tale of daring yet untold. In Louisiana's shadowed glen, a tragic tale of mortal men, a son, a sister, nephew dear, in sorrow's grasp we shed a tear. In Pune's bustling, teeming street, a techie at crossroads did meet. With promotion yet he chose a different path where passion grows. In life's tapestry, diverse, complex, each thread a story we perplex, yet in the heart a constant true, the human spirit ever anew.
Entertainment news. Orcs Must Die, Death Trap confirms late January release, bleeding cool news. Robot Entertainment announced that the Orcs Must Die sequel, Death Trap, will release on January 28th for PC via Steam and Xbox. Three crucial revelations from episodes 5 to 6 of Namib, Sumpi. Episodes 5 and 6 of Namib reveal key developments. Yoo Jin-woo's inadvertent role in Kang Soo-hyun's career downfall, the tragic backstory of Pandora Entertainment's CEO, and Yoo Jin-woo finding a family with the Kang Shim family are highlighted. These episodes explore complex character motivations and relationships.
And now a couple of dad jokes for you. What kind of tree fits in your hand? A palm tree. Wife: honey, I'm pregnant. Me: well, what do we do now? Wife: well, I guess we should go to a baby doctor. Me: I think I'd be a lot more comfortable going to an adult doctor.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD IntelliReport, dear viewers. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.